Is Bitcoin a generational buying opportunity? Do you want to know the last of the crypto space, price predictions, and much more? Then smash that like button because it's time to crypto news, fun on the ride, crypto a tope. Today in the show we are going to think about if Bitcoin and the crypto space are a generational buying opportunity. In the short time period, we can see that Bitcoin is fighting with the $20,000 again. We draw this random line with the bottom here, and it's by now working on this line. So we might go up from $20,000 sometime soon. It probably has to do with the stock market. We have the Asian market, it opened going up. So we'll see what about the American market, which on Friday was up and closed going up. But we have to think today about a macro thought, and this is if Bitcoin is or it's not a generational buying opportunity. So if we see here, price of Bitcoin is not something that goes straight up, but it goes up and then down and up and then down and up and down, just like a pig on flies. It's not a jet that goes or a rocket ship to the space. So as Warren Buffett said, you have to be greedy when others are fearful and fearful when others are greedy. So maybe right now is our last chance for buying some Bitcoin at a really cheap price. Maybe even is the last opportunity for having a whole Bitcoin if you start buying it little by little as it goes down. Maybe or maybe not, I have no idea. This is not financial advice, but you have to consider that right now we are in a really bad situation in the crypto market. We have the fiascos of Celsius and A3C, etc. So what's happening is that the lenders have a liquidity crisis, and so they are being forced to sell their cryptos, and they are missing their responsibilities with the customers, etc. So the customers are scared about the situation, and they are leaving the exchanges, and they are leaving those lenders where they had their money. And even they are not just leaving those platforms, but they are selling the crypto. So you have there a lot of huge whales with liquidity problems, and then that they are forced to sell. And then you have the retail that is also scared and is selling too. So everybody is selling, and you don't just have the problem of the selling pressure that is putting Bitcoin price really low, but also you have that liquidity problem, and then you have the situation where nobody wants to enter now the crypto space. So you have everybody exiting. Also, the ones that want to come in because they know about the crypto space, they are waiting until the price of Bitcoin is still lower to enter. So the ones that could enter are not. The ones that run away will never come back. The new crypto investors, they don't want to know anything whatsoever about the crypto space right now because of the negative news we have in the market. So everybody's running and nobody wants in. So we have this really bad situation, and it's going to be like that. I think, I have no idea, but I think it's going to be like that for some months. But this will change someday. That's what I believe. I'm not an expert. I can't see the future, but I think that will change in the future. And how will it change? Well, the same as we have a lot of fear right now, as we had here or here, where you want to sell because you think everything's going down. Then you change your fear because everything's going down with your fear because everything's going up. So at some point, here or here or here, a huge whale comes into place and buys a lot of Bitcoin. And then you have like 2 or 3 big pieces of information, big pieces of news that are good for Bitcoin. And then with those 2 things, then you have the price starting to go up, and it doesn't go down again. So the same snowball effect that we are having now with the people going out of the market is the same, but up the mountain because everybody has now FOMO, fear of missing out. So they are like, okay, I have to go in, and again. And those are the cycles. We have the cycles of the fear because everything's going up, the fear because everything's going down, the fear because everything's going up, and so on. And that's the story in the crypto space. We talk a lot about this in the last 2 videos. Don't miss those out. And I'm not telling you that it might be a generational buying opportunity. It's the CNBC who's saying that. Maybe in the future we are so happy because we bought in this crisis, or maybe not. Maybe we lose everything. Anyway, Stock Money Lizards draw this drawing is really nice. And he's having in consideration the tops and the bottoms of the different cycles for Bitcoin. So he draws these random lines here, this other one here, and this other one here. And you can see that they perfectly match with the point we are crossing right now with this bottom. So his theory is, as we have this angle of 14 degrees, 8 degrees, and 0 degrees, this has a logic, this is a pattern, and that means that if he's correct, we are in the bottom already, and we have to go up from here. I draw those lines in TradingView. My lines don't really match with his, but you know that you can draw the lines, moving them a little bit here and there in order to make your story match. So never allow the reality to destroy your narrative. Just change the lines, draw a new one that matches your criteria, and that's it. But as he's being criticized by some people because they say this is nonsense, I decided to draw my own nonsense, which is much worse than what he is saying here, and it's my crazy theory of the colors and the $1 million for Bitcoin. You heard it first here in Fan on the Right, because I'm the craziest one of all in the crypto space, no matter the language we talk. And my theory is that if you draw lines with the bottom of the different cycles, this one, this other one, see that it matches perfectly, this bottom and this other one, then you can like make a fractal. I went like this, in the moment it broke, here you go. If you take the moment it broke the first line, then you have this fractal, then you can put here and draw the path for Bitcoin for the future, for the $1 million that will come on November, December of 2030. And I believe it makes sense. It's a crazy thing, but it makes sense. Why how Hamlet said that, this order in his method, in his craziness, whatever. So if we have that agenda, you know, stability, all the energy stuff, the world, ¿cómo se dice? Cambio climático. The change of the climate, I don't know. So that will be all for 2030, and it will be nice. It will be nice for the press and for all that agenda to have there the $1 million in that moment. So also makes sense because you won't have, with my crazy lines, those spikes and those going down like crazy, but more slowly, steady but slowly going up and down little by little. And it makes sense because there you will have a lot of retail inside. You will have already JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, and all the huge whales that are now trying, in my opinion, to crash the market, to get everything. They will have everything already. So there's no such a huge opportunity for the market to have that volatility we have right now. That's my crazy theory. Of course, it will not be like this. It will not be exactly the same pattern 3-4 times, but something like that, I believe, makes sense. What do you think? Am I crazy? Do you have another theory, crazy one or not crazy? Share it with us in the comment. Thank you very much. And now, besides the crazy things, what about the news? In United States, the second largest electric power company is reportedly exploring Bitcoin mining. So you see that besides the price, apart from it, the crypto space is developing and growing all the time. Also, Samsung, talking about mining, is producing Bitcoin mining chips and now they are making a deal with ASIC, which is those machines for mining Bitcoin. So you can see that some of the biggest in the world are focusing into some area, different areas of the crypto space and making money there. So they will not want it to fail. Also in Mexico, órale compadre, we have a Bitcoin legalization pushed by a Mexican senator despite central bank opposition. Bitcoin has a strong ally in Mexico. The crypto must be accepted as legal tender, a Mexican senator said. She is in Nuevo León. She's called Indira Kempis. She is certain that Bitcoin must be recognized as legal currency because its implementation might promote worldwide financial inclusivity. So good news. Thank you very much for to this senator in Nuevo León, and beware, because in Nuevo León we're going to have in 73 days the blockchain land. We went to Talent Land some years ago, and now from 12 to 15 of September we'll have blockchain land, a land just dedicated exclusively to blockchain and the crypto world. Don't miss that out. Also from South America we have this piece of news. Ripple secures deal for XRP ledger to be used in land registry system by Colombian government. You will be able to register land and also identity, etc. And this is a Spanish company which is headquartered in Barcelona. So congratulations to these Spanish people. Also, if you are scared of buying Bitcoin right now, just think that the richest Bitcoin whale splurged over $1 million on Bitcoin in a month. No, $100 million on Bitcoin in a month in massive accumulation spree. So she bought around 5,000 Bitcoin. So she believes it's a good timing for buying it. Also in Central African Republic, they are creating this hub. They are creating these tokens for the lands, like an NFTs for registries, and also for the creation on NFTs and identity issues solving. So we see Salvador and Central African Republic as peak of the improvement and developing in the crypto space, as BitBase, our partners that are putting ATMs all over the world. Now we have another one in Barcelona and another one in Valencia. They are going to 100 in Spain and beyond. And if you're not here, you can buy crypto in their webpage, bitbase.es. Also the market, we talk about it, is in extreme fear, and we have a lot of fiascos to talk about. Some we talk about already, some are new. Voyager Digital holds withdrawals and other services. The exchange joins an ever-growing list of companies pausing withdrawals, suspending services, or experiencing or other liquidity crisis. As Bold holds client withdrawals and hires advisors for potential restructuring. So a lot of companies, as I'm telling, with this snowball falling through the cliff. Then we have BlockFi and its CEO, Zach Prince. He's trying to calm the situation for its customers. They are our partners, and they are joining forces now with FTX. He's talking about all this. This is a company that wants to be so transparent. So you can find link in the description with all what they have to say about it. They have this deal with BlockFi's and Sam Bankman Fried's, and they will prioritize clients. That's a very good thing. I leave you this link in the description to the article where they explain why they are in this situation. They have this line of credit of 400 million right now, and this acquisition for FTX, it can be done with 240 millions right now. And why they are doing this? Well, Zach is telling us that they have not used that money. So they are working like normally. They are facing a very bad situation because the clients are scared and they are taking money out, which is logical, it's normal, it's understandable. But they are still working and giving the rewards. They promise they are more like $570 million in interest. Yesterday, $10 million in a day. So they are working. with no problems. Withdrawals are functional, everything's okay. But they decided that as the market is in a very bad shape, they should have super collateralized the risk. So they ask for this money. They haven't used it yet, but they might in the future. And anyhow, they have that option for the future, so they don't get bankrupt. So as we always say, it's good to see if the place where you're putting your money in is not giving you a 1,000 APY or 20,000 or 20% APY return in any situation of the market. But if they are solid and if they have strategies with the risk of the company, that's something very, very important that BlockFi appears to be taking care of. So congratulations for that. Celsius right now, if we don't go under with Bitcoin's price from 11,800, we're good. But Celsius network is reportedly laying off 25% of its workforce. So they fired 150 people. Sorry for that, but it's logical. They're trying to find the liquidity to fix this where they can. So we'll see if Celsius survives or not. Also, right now, the fear is spreading to all the exchanges. And of course, it's smart right now. If there's nothing that you need from the exchanges right now, then take it to a Ledger Nano S or X or some cold wallet, so you don't face these risks if you don't need to face them, right? So now KuCoin is the one that is being rumored to have problems. The CEO is saying that that's not true, and we don't know if it's true or not. We have both ideas. Maybe this is like Game of Thrones. There are some actors that wants to make a zero-sum game and get everything. So they are fooding other companies in order to the retail to go out and then force them to sell and acquire everything. That's a possibility. And the other possibility is that they are insolvent and really they are lying to us and they will lose the money because they didn't do things right. So what do you think is the truth? Leave a comment below so we all learn together. Thank you very much. Also, we have trouble in Argentina because the regulator now is taking the money. Argentina carries out crypto wallet seizures linked to tax delinquents. So allegedly right now, they're being able to take your money if you have problems, legal problems, and they are starting to doing so. Also, the haters of the crypto space are joining forces in the first conference for crypto skeptics. This will be in 58 days, September 5th and 6th. And as they say, this is this legend, that whenever we have a huge conference in the crypto space, price of Bitcoins goes down. So maybe we pray for that, as this is a crypto conference for skeptics, then the price of Bitcoin will go up instead of going down. Talking about crypto skeptics, Peter Schiff, he founded a bank that now is getting classified as insolvent by regulators. So he's criticizing the crypto space, but he's not doing good in the other space. More news, what we have with Grayscale and the lawsuit against the SEC, where we have some experts that they are saying that this will take 12 to 9 months to have the trial, etc., and that they will lose it. That's what the experts believe. Why? Because the SEC is a regulator that can do whatever they want with the rules. They can interpret whatever they want. And it makes sense for me that we have to wait 1 more year, 12 to 9 months, because they're asking for time. Not just the regulators, but also those monsters, financial monsters from the traditional world. They are asking for time in order to take everything. They want to maintain control. It's like, thank you very much for the development you've done, the new ones, but right now we are going to take it from here. So thank you very much. Now we are acquiring everything. If we had to crash the prices and make you all go to bankruptcy, then we will do it. I believe that's something they're doing. They're buying time in order to do so. And Also, the SEC will make the spot ETF whenever they want. That's what we will decide. But also, it's probably true that maybe it would be good to approve in 12 months the grayscale ETF because of the trial, because of the lawsuit, because that way the SEC is not responsible of the approval. So sometimes you believe that there's something you have to do, but maybe it goes wrong. So you're going to be fined responsible of that in the future if the thing fails. But if you are forced to do it so, then you're not responsible. So Gary and their friends are saying like, okay, let's say no, and the judge will say, we have to say yes. So then we say yes, and if it goes okay, no one cares. And if it goes south, then we can blame on the justice, we can blame on the judge, etc. Makes sense to you? It makes sense to me. People doesn't like to grab responsibility, to grab the bull by its horns, but they like to have other person responsible for everything. What about the other fiascos? What about the USDD still not pegging with the dollar? The STETH still not pegging with Ethereum. And 1 second, we reload the market and you will see that we are now trying to become green in the crypto space. The bubbles still in the red and the main ones are a little bit in the red. We'll see what will happen. And now we talk about other cryptocurrencies and other pieces of news. Blast from the past. Napster launching own tokens, Napster on Algorand. So good news for Algorand, and good news maybe to Napster. They are believing in the strength of the brand Napster, but maybe in the future Napster is the new Napster in the crypto space. Like remember in the dot bubble, Napster was one of the first following that fell. And right now, they might be again the one that tried to solve the music problem in the crypto space, but finally they didn't. So be careful in the future with this project. What do you believe? Do you believe the power of the brand will be enough? Or do you believe they will do the same? Because story, if not repeats, rhymes. What about Wonderland? Wonderland passes vote to invest 25 million in Sifu Vision. Remember, we find out that the creator of Wonderland also created in the past Quadriga CX, which failed. And right now the community is taking advice of what this guy is saying. So not good news for Wonderland. We will research this a little bit further, but if you want to learn more, the link of this article is in the description. And now good news for Cardano. Cardano, Nino. We have the 4th of July. Good news is 4th of July, Independence Day, and it's 4th of July too. We have in testnet working the new hard fork, this technological advance for Cardano. And in 4 weeks, we will have it, if everything works out well, in the mainnet. Also, news for Cardano, we have this hotel. It's not working anymore, the site, but I was talking about a hotel in Barcelona dedicated to Cardano. Find out about it. You can pay in Cardano if you go to Barcelona, if you go to that hotel. And talking about Cardano, we have 35 blocks and we have 421 delegators in the pool Fanon Cardano on the right. Thank you very much if you want to join us there, collaborating indirectly with the channel. Thank you very much. $40 billion in the DeFi ecosystem. We have, of course, a hack. Crema Finance this time suffered a hack. And also we have bad news about the NFTs. We are in a low, in a 12 months low of the sales for NFTs. But in Barcelona, Shabiku told us that you can buy in stores, physical ones, also with your NFTs. So the space keeps on developing. And one of the responsibles of this development, of course, our partners in Over the Reality, they have the Metaverse Summit and they have the Treasure Hut. If you want to join them, they will be in Paris from July 16 to 17, and you can have free tickets. There's a draw, and I leave you the link in the description if you want to participate. participate in that draw. We talk about community of Fan on the Ride, Sol Familia Dios. It is a really nice channel in Twitch. You have to follow it. We watched him in a concert on Saturday. We had a blast there. We love when people in our community share their talents with the rest, so we don't just learn about cryptocurrency, but we learn about symphonic music and many other things. There you can see him directing the orchestra. I don't put the music, just 1 second. This is Superman. We had a blast. Congratulations, and everybody follow please Sol Familia Dios in Twitch, and we keep learning. As we learn from Vitalik's mother, she gives us some advice. She's saying that about Vitalik Buterin, the best qualities would be perseverance and patience. If you want to succeed in life in the crypto space, those are things you have to have into consideration. Also, she's saying that you don't have to be a speculator, you have to be an investor. She's sad because a lot of people, as price goes down, they run out and they won't come back, and that's so sad. And then she encouraged everybody to use cryptocurrencies because it has a very good things. For example, the payments, everything we know, but also for working, you can work wherever you want in the world. Nobody can stop you, and you can be paid in crypto space. And also for fundraising, you can have your projects developed much easier right now, because you can create an ICO and then get your funds from there. So read the article if you are interested in what Vitalik Buterin's mom has to say. And now we talk about Ledger. Remember, just 10,000 last Nano S edition. It's running out. You will have also a POAP. You will have an NFT as a present if you buy the last ones. And now you can buy the Nano S Plus. You have the link in the description. You will helping us indirectly. Thank you very much. We talk about it because one of the writers, Francisco Calvachi, sent us this picture, and he's saying that you have here two of the most interesting things of this channel. One is crypto security, and the other one is the cats. And I'm talking about cats and crypto security. That's what you have to do with your crypto. You have to be like this mother with her child in the crypto world. Be careful, because as Iron Man told us, there are a lot of rats there, a lot of shitty projects and cryptocurrencies. If you want to, you have to fight them, and you have to fight them in a relaxed way, in a holder way, as this cat is doing it. Oh my God, I'm going to be passed by this train, but I'm not going to move. It doesn't matter if the price of Bitcoin goes down. It doesn't matter everything. I just relax because I bought, and that's all you have to do. And then wait as you learn. As you can learn English with this channel. Well, at least I try to learn English. I practice it every day here. If you find value in this content, then smash the like button and share that you have this English channel. And also you have it in Spanish, Fan on the Ride. If you want to listen to this very same content, but now in Spanish, it might be a very good way to practicing it and learn Spanish. Thank you very much for your support. We have no more time today, but we are researching already to share things with you. Where? In Crypto News, Fan on the Ride, health, love, money, peace partying, crypto a tope. To the moon!